Have you noticed it too? There's been a dramatic shift in the economy in recent days. It has been sudden and it has been severe. While most Americans are, scratching their heads on the exact happenings of the collapse of the digital asset exchange called FTX, hopefully, Sam Bankman will be the soon-to-be incarcerated ex-CEO of the now infamous exchange. There's a lot of keys to different doors. When you look at the back doors, who's involved in this thing, so don't hold your breath. The revolving door of government and corporate corruption has been exposed by the FTX meltdown, in my opinion. Don't be surprised if the mess, becomes the catalyst for government overreach of cryptocurrencies. When I delved into this, my jaw was on the floor. The spillover effect, in my opinion, is not good. So another domino has fallen, ladies and gentlemen. We are, being told that the failure of FTX would be a kind of Lehman Brothers event. Oh, here we go. And at this hour, FTX is on the verge of collapse. That's guaranteed. There was a chance that FTX could survive when Bankman-Fried announced a shocking rescue plan, but after looking at the books, they almost passed out. And Bankman-Fried has reportedly backed out of the deal. As a result, investors that have poured billions into FTX are likely to lose everything, and many believe that FTX's heavily promoted token FTT is going to zero for sure. If you have been waiting for a financial disaster to happen, this certainly qualifies. It's just one thing after another right now. A lot of people that were crypto millionaires not too long ago are going to be totally wiped out. That's why you stick with what you know. Bitcoin. I buy it every week and I still recommend it. The collapse of FTX is going to be felt very widely because of a lot of really big heavy hitters. Were heavily invested in FTX. I couldn't believe it when I was looking at the data. I didn't know it went that deep. Some of the prominent investors in the crypto exchange included BlackRock, Ontario Pension Fund, Sequoia, SoftBank, the Alan Howard, Multicoin. It goes on and on. I mean, Sequoia, ladies and gentlemen, invested a $420 million round in a company at a $25 billion validation in October 2021. Even celebrities such as Tom Brady and Steph Curry have poured enormous sums of money into FTX. I'm so sorry for you guys. I won't cry that much, though. So now all that money could be gone. And one anonymous, as I mentioned earlier, one anonymous industry executive told CNN privately and a few other outlets that we were on a verge of another Lehman Brothers for the space. Jim Cramer, Mr. former hedge fund guy, he called, Sam Bankman the new JP Morgan. You should be fired, Jim. I quote Jim, Sam Bankman doles out credit lines to save crypto institution. He is the new JP Morgan. Really, Jim? That is why I don't rely on your stock picks. You're a hack. You screwed me a while ago, man. You don't know what you're doing. The truth is, Sam Bankman is a phony, and he's a fraud and a con artist. He is a crook of the highest order. And he knew exactly what he was doing, ladies and gentlemen. He knew exactly what he was doing. His personal crypto, the FTX, token, in my opinion, was basically a Ponzi scheme, scheme of the highest order. He used his Ponzi token as collateral to borrow billions of dollars that he couldn't pay back. He knew that. He then used those real dollars. He used those real dollars to build an empire out of dying companies. What a phony. Beckman stepped down as FTX CEO, and FTX, with approximately, I couldn't believe this, 130 additional affiliated companies together with the FTX group filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. I believe in that because they have a chance to look things over now. I think it's appropriate because it provides FTX group, the opportunity to assess, how deep this goes and, maximize if there's any recovery to stakeholders involved. Probably not. So the bottom line is FTX violated its own terms of service and misused funds 100%. And what did he do with the monies? What did he do? And a short list, he misappropriated roughly a little over $4 billion for a failing hedge fund that he moved it into, that he started. He gave $21 million to Super Bowl commercials. He gave $5 million to Joe Biden and $40 million in campaign donations to the Democratic Party. He's trying to buy political influence. So he stole billions, spent a lot of it on bribing politicians in order to create a crypto monopoly for himself, ladies and gentlemen. What we're seeing is government regulations don't protect the customers. They protect the people committing the crimes. This guy and his cronies should go to jail. This is what is hurting the little guys that are invested in this, the retail investors and other people. And some big guns have been hitting this too, because this guy cheated the system. Like I said, spend 20 to 25 years trying to get what you want. Write it all down. Everyone wants it now. They want it tomorrow. And this greed has got to be curtailed. And this guy needs to be made an example of and put in jail for life.